Hey everyone, I'm Hannah, and this is my monthly thrift haul video where I'm going to show you everything I thrifted in the month of October. And surprise, surprise, I make these videos every month. That's why it's called a monthly thrift haul video. So if you love thrifting as much as I do, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and feel free to follow me all over online. I'd love to have your support. This is not an actual clipboard. It has no information on it. It's actually the first thing that I thrifted. I swear my hauls are more exciting than a brown clipboard. Please keep watching and I'll prove it to you. Well, we can only go up from there, a brown clipboard, right? Everything's more exciting. Even a stack of fashion magazines! I really scored big on fashion magazines because I love fashion, if you couldn't tell by following me online or reading my blog, theoutfitrepeater.com. Alright, now I have some accessories because I love accessories. So I picked up this pair of pearl earrings and I already had a reason to wear them and we'll talk about that in a minute. The next accessory I have is another sunglasses pin. If you watch my videos a lot, you see me thrift these a lot and I love this one so much it's still in the bag. But for real, I love them. Then, speaking of sunglasses, I got this totally awesome retro-inspired pair in the funnest shade of blue, and they were only 25 cents. I cannot remember the last time I got a pair of sunglasses for 25 cents. Like, that's not the normal going rate at the thrift stores I go to. I actually went to a new thrift store that I will be writing about in my thrift store, on my thrift store map that is on theoutfitrepeater.com. So if you ever want to know where I thrift, visit my blog. I'm still working hard to build up my necklace collection. I talked about this last month about how terrible I am at layering jewelry. So I bought this necklace set that is already layered and it's gold because I do end up wearing a lot of gold jewelry. And then I got a pretty ordinary looking necklace. It's rose gold and it has these little hearts all over it. It was mostly the rose gold color that sold me on it. The last accessory I have is a wallet that looks like a cheeseburger, and I actually used to have this exact wallet and I wore it out, like all of it was falling apart, and this one was still brand new because it's got an unfilled in address card. How fun is that? Okay, so I was a busy girl this month, and if you've heard my health story, you know that I don't have the energy to be a busy girl, but I've kind of just been giving and taking in certain areas so that I can do all of these cool things. So one of the things I did this month is I went to a blogger closet sale in Madison. I've been making some connections in the blogger community in Madison. They're all just amazing, and so I bought as much as I could from them. The first thing I picked up is this white beachy kimono, and this came from Kelsey of Kelsey Christine. I've had a white kimono on my thrifting wish list, and I saw this one in her stories the night before the sale, and I thought, I need that, and then I made it in time to get it, because it was a busy sale. But now that I have it, I'm kind of thinking about dyeing it. What do you think? Let me know your opinions. What color should I dye it? Then my girl Katrina, who hooked me up with a pair of cobalt blue earrings a couple months back, I went to buy another thing from her, this striped boat neck 3/4 sleeve tee, and she wouldn't let me pay for it again. She just gave it to me, so this was technically free. Thank you again, Katrina. If you want to follow along, because clearly she has good taste, I will have her and all of the bloggers linked down below so you can check out their styles and follow their fashion journeys. And the last thing I got is from Allie of Hey Allie, and she has a very colorful, vibrant style. Definitely if you love my style, like all of this, you're gonna love Allie. So I picked up, of course, a colorful dress from her. So this is this really like pea green yellowish sleeveless number. I don't normally go for strappy things, but I have some layering ideas in mind, so we'll see how that turns out. And then Allie is a very talented jewelry maker. Her claim to fame are these pom-pom earrings, which I will have a link down below to her Etsy shop. And she's recently branched off into polymer clay earrings, and so I picked up this pair, and it turns out I was her first customer to buy the polymer clay earrings, and so far I enjoy them, so they are a good buy from her. You can't have a thrift haul without some Goodwill. So the following things I'm going to share are from Goodwill of South Central Wisconsin, which I am a paid partner with, but I just naturally shop there. So being a paid partner means that we work together on campaigns both in real life and online, and most recently on the airwaves. So this month they utilized my talents as a personal stylist and we created costumes for some very cool people, and I'm gonna share those with you. So in this bag I got a big old pink poofy prom dress that I got to wear on TV live. This was on WKOW's Wake Up Wisconsin with Nick and Rebecca. We did this sort of group costume that was 80s themed. We're pretty much the new Brat Pack. I will have a link down below to that. Basically the entire segment we talked about thrifting your costumes last minute, and we spoke to buying your costume both from the Halloween section but also shopping the whole store, which is reflected very well in Nick and Rebecca's costume, believe it or not. So be sure to watch that, and then you can go over to my Facebook and my Instagram page where I shared some behind the scenes pictures. Next are some random looking pieces that were part of my very first couple's costume. So this would be Ryan's stuff and this is part of mine. I had more to it, but I will let you go over to my Instagram to find out who or what we dressed up as, because it's really awesome. So we thrifted our very first couple's costume together in partnership with Goodwill. We were helping to promote their Halloween costume contest, which at the time of this video, it's over. Try again next year. Ryan is not a thrifter, but I can say that I had fun and I really loved the end result, and I hope you love it just as much, so go show that post some love. And while we were thrifting for costumes, I had to pick up something for myself. So I found this black jacket that is in the style of a members only jacket, but it is not a members only jacket. This is actually by a brand, I like the tag. It's called the Northwest, exclusively for allied clothiers. Clothiers? I don't use that word on a regular basis, so I don't know if I'm saying that right. But I've been looking for a black or gray members only jacket. It's close enough for me, I don't care. And now for some other clothes that I think you'll like. These are just from random thrifting trips throughout the month, and I've been having a lot of fun sharing my thrift trips on my Instagram stories, so if you don't follow me there, you are missing out on a bunch of awesome clothing try-ons and just sneak peeks at things that I'm thrifting. So one of the things I got this month, I don't think I shared it in the stories, but it was on my thrifting wish list, and it is a dark green moto jacket. Now when I talk about a thrifting wish list, I mean an actual list. I have a list on my phone, and then I have a list that you guys can follow along. It's on my Pinterest. The board is called Thrifting Wish List. I'll have it linked down below. But anyway, so this one has been on my Pinterest thrifting wish list for a couple years now, and I think it really helps to have the visuals for the thrift gods. They're like, oh yeah, that's what Hannah's looking for. Here it is. And I paid up for it mostly because I didn't spend a lot on anything else this month, so I could swing it. And also, love is priceless. The last three things I got are for work. So I work at Maurices, which is a clothing store, and on a normal day, we're encouraged to wear whatever the current styles are or pieces from the floor. But sometimes we have dress-up days, and one of the dress-up days we have are sports related. And I am not a sports person. So I thrifted a shirt that literally just says sports, so no one can at me because I am in support of all teams. But also it's red, which is the common color for teams in Wisconsin. Then we have another opportunity to dress up. It's called Deal Hunting Weekend, where we literally are wearing camouflage. So I got a camouflage t-shirt, and I tried to find one that was cute, which I know kind of sounds like an oxymoron. Cute camouflage? Why? Anyways, the thing that made this cute is it has a rounded hem, so it's kind of feminine. I didn't want to pay much because I'm not naturally a camouflage person, so I waited until there was a sale at a thrift store where all the clothes were $1.50, and that's where I got this. The last thing I got is for the holiday season, and it's an ugly Christmas sweater, but I'm not gonna show it to you yet. You'll just have to wait until I post about it online, which is a great excuse to follow me and stalk my style. Let's just say it's the perfect sweater. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you around on the internet, and in the meantime, be excellent to each other.